doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, and never skips a gym session. He holds a steady job as a building site inspector. He also belongs to a radical nationalist organization and commands a squad of 15 activists, trained in knife combat and martial arts.
There is a place for hardline methods. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever the immigrants do to us, we'll do to them. We are preparing our men. If they come out on the battlefield, we'll match them man for man.
Victor says he never hides his face, nor his beliefs.
Victor may sound as bullish as ever, but many of his acquaintances have recently been tried here at the Moscow City Court, and more are going to spend decades behind bars.
Just like Victor, these men belong to the Slav Union, which calls for Russia to get rid of ethnic minorities. 4 of them have been given life sentences for staging an explosion at the market that killed 14 people 2 years ago. In another high-profile case, 13 teenage skinheads are currently on trial for a spate of apparent hate crimes, including beating a Yakut chess player to death with a baseball bat. In fact, twice as many people have been prosecuted for hate crimes this year as for the same period last year. The authorities are pointing to a trend. Crimes that in the past were dismissed as hooliganism are now being properly punished.
If we suspect something as a hate crime, we put the case under special supervision. We try to make sure that every such case is solved and the perpetrators are punished accordingly.
But independent observers say the number of racially motivated murders is also growing rapidly. More than 50 people have already been killed this year. They say that whilst the federal government and some local police forces have homed in on these crimes, others are turning a blind eye.
Unfortunately, a lot of people who are meant to be fighting these crimes actually share the nationalist views of the criminals. And a lot of the politicians pander to certain moods prevalent in society.
Nevertheless, with the increased pressure on his organization, Victor admits that some of his associates have started to desert.
The authorities are tightening the screws, but for those who truly believe, this only makes them more determined. And those who are leaving were only doing it for the image.
Victor is one of those who will stay to the end. But more than ever, the authorities know who he is, and the end may come sooner than he thinks. Igor Gorodnev, RT, Moscow.